Emily, how are you doing? It's your father, Miguel. Today is Monday, June the 7th, I think, and it's in the morning, and I just got ready for work, and I figured that I'd make a video for you. And, I realized that your birthday is coming up. You're going to be 12 years old soon, and well, that's fantastic. There are certain things you're probably going to be doing in the future more often. Well, I was thinking about you getting online and starting to use programs like Facebook. Now, you've probably heard about Facebook, and Facebook is a fantastic program to help people connect with other people, relatives and friends. It's great. But there is a darker side to Facebook, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about it. It's something you've probably had some experience with before, and that is the emotion of envy. I wanted to talk about envy a little bit. Now, envy is an emotion that has a little slightly negative connotation. Everybody feels it. Everybody who's alive feels it. And because it really comes down to feelings about fairness. And human beings have a really strong sense of fairness. And this is true in also a lot of the primates, like monkeys and apes. They're well aware of the world and what's happening in it. And there are problems of fairness all over the place, even for apes. Like people getting bigger bunches of bananas and eating more food than others. Or fairness is, it's in our minds. It's how evolution prepared us for living. And human beings have a real strong sense of fairness. Sometimes we'll call it justice. And envy is a component of that. And the problem with the world is that the world isn't fair. Okay? There is no cosmic justice in the world to make everything fair. It would be great if that were true, but it's not, sadly. People have, I talked about this from an existential standpoint, people have freedom of action. They can do whatever they want. And that creates problems with fairness. For one thing you could do is you could strive to make money, like maybe Donald Trump, and have millions and millions of dollars. Also, what you could do is you could decide that you don't like working at all, and then you could be homeless. So there's discrepancies there, discrepancy in fairness, and that sets up problems with envy with human beings. There's all kinds of differences in lifestyle, and they can be extreme, and envy can be a problem. Why? Because envy feels bad, right? It hurts. It hurts when somebody else has what you want and you don't have. I'm feeling you, brother. I'm feeling you. So Facebook makes problems with envy apparent. In fact, you've probably noticed this in school sometimes. You might notice kids in class, maybe they've got clothes that look really nice. Clothes that you would like to wear, but you don't have. Maybe you've gone over to other kids' houses and they're playing, say, in a playground in their backyard, and you don't have one of those. Or maybe they've got lots of toys in their bedroom, and you don't have lots of toys. Or maybe someone's good at math, and they're really fast, and like magic, they solve all these math problems. And you look with envy upon what they've got. And, it hurts. It hurts. I want those things. And sometimes you might think about those people in bad ways. Maybe you might blame them somehow. You might resent them. You might feel bitter. Like, they got that stuff. They shouldn't have that stuff. their lives easy because of that, and I hate them because of it. You know, you might say something like that. Well, that is what I call resenting envy. You know, you resent them. They've got this big house, they got all this money, they got all this time, they went on vacation to Europe. I resent them because I want those things, right? Okay, another kind of envy is applauding envy. You know, it's like, yay, you won the race. Yay, you know, you got a fast car, that's phenomenal. Wow, you're gonna have a baby, fantastic, you know. So that's applauding envy. And I wanted to compare and contrast the two kinds of envy, resenting envy and applauding envy. Now, it might be hard to engage in applauding envy. You might have to sort of go, oh, good for you, and you don't necessarily feel it. But it's a good practice, okay? So the whole point of this whole conversation is to reduce emotional pain. It's to reduce bitterness. It's to reduce those feelings, those hard feelings, right? You know, and it's about thinking correctly about a situation, right? Thinking, not necessarily correctly, but thinking in a way that maximizes your own long-term benefit, right? Because there are some people who are consumed with resenting envy that they don't leave the house again. They say, forget it. You know, there are rich people in the world. I'm not even going to leave my house because I can never do that. And they sit on the couch all day, right? So that's what we want to avoid. All right, where was I? Okay, I lost battery power in my camera. So let me see if I can pick up where I left off. I was talking about avoiding sinking into depression and sinking into anger and resentment and listlessness because other people are, let me make sure that I get this thing, it's working okay? Okay, yes. So that you're not consumed by envy and resentment, that you stop living your life. That's what we're trying to protect against, okay? Okay, so and I just talked about emotional pain and bitterness and how we need to try to steer clear from that. All right, so here we go. Very next point is the idea that about what applauding envy is all about. You know, the thing about applauding envy is it's not like we don't want them to not have what they have. Like our friend, you know, they're going to Hawaii this summer. You know, it's not like we don't want them to have, we don't want them to not have to go on to not have to go on that vacation. You know, just because your friend goes to Hawaii doesn't prevent you from going to Hawaii too. You could go to Hawaii too if you took certain actions to enable you to go to Hawaii. You know, feelings are information, right? So, okay, let's say your friend goes to Hawaii and you really want to go to Hawaii too. At least, when you see photographs of them in Hawaii, it brings up these feelings of envy, and you can say, you know what? That's information. I didn't know necessarily that I wanted to go to Hawaii, but now I do. Now I have this overarching passion to get to Hawaii. So what you could do is use that envy as a form of information to tell you or to inform you a little bit about the wants and needs that you have. And also what it'll do is it'll create inspiration in you. It'll inspire you. That has the potential to inspire you. Your friends in Hawaii, you think to yourself, man, I would love to go to Hawaii. Now I'm inspired. You know, if my friends can go, so can I. So now I'm going to start deciding to take certain actions that will help me get to Hawaii as fast as I can, you know. So it might inspire you to research on the internet how much it costs to get a flight out to Hawaii, and how much you have to save to get to Hawaii, and what you want to pack. You know, you might start getting excited. You know, use your friend's visit to Hawaii as a catalyst for your own action. You know, to inspire you to act and to make decisions. And, you know, you got inspire you to ask questions about your own lives, your own life. Like, you know, I would love to go on more vacations. You know, how come I'm not going on as many vacations as I want to go on? So you can ask yourself these questions and explore. Use your friend's visit to Hawaii as an opportunity to explore your own needs and wants. Needs and wants you may not have really acknowledged before. So, you know, you get to know what your own desires are, and then you get to decide, well, you know what? I'm going to act differently from the way I've been acting. And, you know, that's really an important thing, to decide to act differently. So, let me go over a brief summary about what the difference is between resenting envy and applauding envy. Well, resenting envy is pretty much a focus on the other. It's a focus on the other, and applauding envy is a focus on the self. So, resenting envy, you might blame another or feel bitter for another's amazingness, and that's a focus on the other person. Whereas applauding envy is about thinking about yourself and what you could do differently to accomplish the same goals. So really what envy is an opportunity to grow. It's an opportunity for self-exploration. It's a opportunity for personal development and personal growth. And that's why you should join Facebook. Well, I don't know about that. But anyway, that's what you can do to turn this problematic, hurtful, painful feeling of envy into something that's a catalyst for your personal growth. Something that helps you explore the world and others and act in more positive ways. So, anyway. All right, let's get to the end of my video here. Trivial Pursuit. All right, are you ready? Let's see how I do this time. Boy, okay. What African lake do the black Volta, red Volta, and white Volta rivers empty into? Oh, man. All right, I'm going to guess the Nile. Oh, no, what African lake? Oh, boy. Lake. There is an African lake called Lake Victoria, I think. I'm going to say Lake Victoria. Oh, Lake Volta. Darn it. Okay, I got that one wrong. All right. How many equal sides does an icosahedron have? How many equal sides does an icosahedron? Icosahedron. I have no idea what an icosahedron is. I don't know. I'm going to say 16. The answer is 20. All right. Okay, so what's the title of Hillary Rodham Clinton's bestseller? Oh, man. See, oh, no. I don't know. I don't know what the title of Hillary Rodham Clinton's bestseller is. It Takes a Village and Other Lessons Children Teach Us. Okay. Well, I struck out there. 3 strikes, he's out of there. Anyway, I just want to say how much I enjoyed spending this time with you and Emily. And of course, like I say at the end of all of my videos, I love you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you when I do. And I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye, girl.